Everything is so much clearer and obvious with hindsight.
Ah, the people. You should definitely have a look around your warehouse. One jug. Ah, the Emperor's. Ah, huge. I'm up. Ah, what? Excellent. I see that you're familiarizing yourself with the sextants and the... That's my... There you are. Ah, excellent. Your fisherman has already placed some supplies in stock. That should be enough. Ah, new peasant. Ah, thanks to you. Nothing. Well, have you ever? Your settlement has grown considerably. Ah, well.
They came from all the corners.
You heard the orders, and nobody...
You should also... Your storage will soon be full of lovely cider. It's a shame that Guy Forecast will be the first to taste it.
Some citizens have moved...
Your storage will soon be full of lovely cider. It's a shame that Guy Forecast will be the first to taste.
What about you then? Do you know, Marie d'Artois? I am being far too generous in giving you this ship.
I know it's right.
A letter from Guy Fawkes. In the name of the Emperor and Cardinal Lucius. Following a vision...
As an imperial...
Ah, take good care.
Have you at last? I'm not at all sure whether we will actually need this many garments in the south.
Have you brought the... God bless you was sent. God bless you. I will... God in heaven.
I need...
Excellent.
Thank God bless you. Thanks to you, we will still arrive at the weapon blessing in time.
The first ropes are being manufactured. Splendid.
At first, before the cruise, this brother Hilarious appears to be an abbot. He will bless the...
How nice of you to come to trade. I am to bless you.
Sir, what?
Cardinal Lucius.
I bestow on you the honor of...
What are you standing around here for? Why don't you build a warehouse where we can store the goods to build the harbor?
Just a little something for the journey, and we'll get going. Crusade? I know enough peaceful ways of converting the unbelievers, with good food and a hearty draft. But then again, who asks my opinion?
Marvelous. Do you think you could sell me the surplus from the stone production for my cathedral? Only once the harbour is completed, of course.
Here is your delivery. Thank goodness everything arrived down here in one piece.
Ship.
Splendid. First ship can soon be launched. What a magnificent ship. And always a good few inches of water under the keel. I still have a...
I'll just say...
Ah, the charm.
You've done it at last. Great. Perhaps we can find...
It is...
Good thing we need storehouses to store the goods. You can see... There you are. I knew you could do it. At last I can store provisions and equipment here. You say the harbor...
God be...
You don't need to. I have...
Did you know?
So, you're working on...
Is this of purest quality?
We don't want the knights.
You have complied. News from the cardinal.
Have you?
The seamen scramble around the rig.
The storm has subsided at last. I cannot stop thinking about those poor children. We must do our utmost to find them. Let's start here in the monastery. Our ships are in a very sorry state after that heavy storm. Would you be so good and make sure they can be repaired? There! Up ahead, by the reef. Castaways! Good heavens! The children can hardly keep their heads above water.
When these children went missing, I said to myself, hilarious, there's something very fishy here. So I followed you and promptly ran into this dreadful storm. With great difficulty, I managed to make it to my brother's monastery. And then the rain even washed the road away. A few blank...
As far as I know, the Grand Vizier is staying further south of this region. Let's hope that my present will appease him, and he will help us.
I do not care if the storm very well. God, these... I have seen people. You're let the train. Have you come? You have shown yourself to be honorable. By Allah, I believe those children will be safe in your hands. Take this ship as a token of my generosity.
A new
Perhaps you should ask Karim about the children. He owns the caravanserai here in the west and sees and hears a great deal about what goes on here.
Look at my ship. Your repair crane has done a splendid job. You too should bring your ship in for some repairs. I see the goods on board. Look at my ship. Your repair crane has done a splendid job. You too should bring your ship in for some repairs. We don't have many tools left, but I've discovered an iron deposit on the island. Let us set up our own tool production plant for all eventualities.
I don't want to be impolite, but I have only just recently upgraded this caravanserai. There is still so much to do. I have no time for idle chatter.
The Grand Vizier...
Let's
Don't worry,
some patrician.
don't worry. I will take these children in and attend to their physical and spiritual well-being. You are not my son, Ben.
Letter from the Grand Vizier. Grand Vizier. Now we have a much better chance in the fight against the Corsairs.
You have stumbled across...
Then take them, by Allah, and this present too. The main thing is that I don't get into any more trouble with the Grand Vizier because...
My God.
Don't use... I was...
Good.
We should set off immediately and rescue the children on board the Corsair ship.
Corsairs are attacking your ship.
Good Lord, we did it! Now let's hurry up and get these children away from here, before Hassan ben Sahid himself turns up here.
Those...
I had it. You'll regret.
Lord above! Get the children out of the sea immediately! Are they to drown before our very eyes?
Hold your tongue.
You did it!
Have you upon my Corsair honor? I was promised the ships carrying those children as booty.
And those are the children.
Well done! You put up a...
Huge warships drove in.
There doesn't seem to be anyone in your town who can produce leather clothing. Perhaps that will change once your town grows a little larger.
Don't send us away. We won't cause no trouble, promise. What? We can stay? That's top, that is.
Do come and sit down. You must be just a little something for the journey, and we'll get going. I bought your delivery. What won't we do in the...
Attack my faithful knights! For God and the Emperor!
By Allah! The Occidental fleet is attacking my plantations. But they're just simple date pickers, unarmed and unprotected. I beg you, help us! What we have here, we appear to... I hope the climb up to the monastery. What we have here, we appear to have found someone who can manufacture leather jerkins. Hamdallah. Producing leather jerkins. Producing leather jerkins is an expensive business. It also calls for lots of fresh water. But I believe there is an island with a river on it in the north. Very well.
Pluck up some more. You're opening the city gates for us. I'll never forget you.
Will you take these? Thank you. With Allah's blessing, I hope the climb up to... Thank you. With Allah's blessing, I hope you will reach my harbor safely. So, one more sip for the road, then we must be off. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Who knows what might have happened to them without your help? How very foresighted of you to build this mine. You can produce top-quality salt from brine. Ah, salt you have. My people would probably have preferred... Allah! Enough! Here you are. It's all written down exactly as it happened. Will you pick up the report? Excuse me.
What have you brought? A letter from that grand... Your actions are making you turn from God.
Shipbuilding completed. Shipbuilding completed. Ship ready. Nothing.
Excuse me, but I noticed your new paper mill, and I thought, in these difficult times, living under the constant threat of war, I would like to distribute some firewood.
We heard of yours. What? God bless you for everything you do. What? We can stay? What? We can stay? That's top, that is.
Are these?
Haven't you found any?
Oh, shit. Allah. Madame d'Artois' ships must take this island as a gift in return for your help. There must be a few nomads who can help you with your milk and date production. A bazaar and a few houses would be... Marie d'Artois is so excited about this crusade that she is already launching raids all over the place. I keep hearing about new attacks on my people. I implore you, build some warships and help me defend my homeland. By Allah, you've done it. And Madame d'Artois seems to be sparing this settlement because it is under your protection. Ah, lovely. You've taken... Ah, lovely. You've taken my words to heart. Ah, the crate. Even you brought... Ah, shukran. Please, Allah. No, see? Thank heavens.
Corsair Captain's logbook. At first glance, I would say this is an old Bedouin diary, but I would need to take a closer look at the entries first. I'll be in touch when I have something to tell you.
Allah be praised. I've just heard that someone skilled in the art of paper production has come forward. Building a paper mill here was a wise decision. The crop is ready. Praise be to Allah. Aha. What do
If you can... Excellent. So, there were 2 wrong.
I focus, not a pen. By Allah, that must be the real. You're blast the redstone. Alhamdulillah, we have found Hassan Ben Said's key. There is a glimmer of hope that we may still be able to stop this war. My shipyard builders believe that only Oriental warships stand a chance against Focus's ships. I'll build some and let you have them if you can supply me with war machines.
One of your plans.
Deliveries from my goat herd. The deliveries from my goat herds.
Your island.
The deliveries from my goat herds haven't arrived. I fear Madame d'Artois may have attacked their island. Could you just sail past the island in your warships and see what is happening?
Ah, that's much better. As you can see, I was right. The bailiff really has his hands full.
Marie d'Artois' fleet is regrouping. Ah, wonderful! These people only just escaped with their lives. By Allah, we have to stop this injustice.
Production has been disrupted.
Ships. It's high time I got you and that Grand Vizier out of the way once and for all. You will pay for this one. Such a disgrace. Don't think this action will have no consequences.
Oh, no.
One of your
By
plans.
Allah! Focus can't stop us searching the wreck now. You did announce the strong.
You have stumbled across another player.
My people are fleeing from the blonde commander's attacks. They cannot defend themselves. Are you? I can't take this piece of evidence to Madame.
So, have you seen?
Do come and sit down. You must be absolute. I can't take this piece of evidence to Madame d'Artois myself. Will you deliver it to the commander?
One of your plans has
Very
stopped.
good. And don't forget to hoist the flag before you enter Marie's harbor.
The hour of my vengeance.
I shall receive retreat.
Sir,
I'll stop. You're having...
Please don't.
An island.
The ship,
Allah.
the ship, the shipyard, the ship, the shipyard, the ship, the shipyard, the ship, the ship.
Allah be praised. You managed to fend off the attack. But now, the Crusaders will just send for more ships.
Your ship is lying very low in the water. Have you brought me more war machines?
Please don't withdraw your ships. Without them, our defenseless academy will be entirely at the enemy's mercy.
don't think be careful. You are playing with fire.
Please don't withdraw your ships. Without them, our defenseless academy will be entirely at the enemy's mercy.
The enemy.
You are playing with fire. You will pay for this one day.
One of your ships.
Such a disgrace.
Flotsam and burning wrecks.
Lucius knows we have retreated to the keep. Don't worry about the city. It will be supplied by my ships. Just hold the keep. We have little time left to make preparations. All the men who are fit for military service have gathered here at the keep. Assign your troops and build an encampment outside the city. Mobilize the troops! Surely you don't want to surrender to Cardinal Lucius without a fight. encampment, so you can learn how to lead the troops. Lucius can launch his attack at any time. Good. It will be difficult to penetrate these defenses. But we don't know how strong Lucius's army really is.
Out you go, loyal knights. This island is yours. Take what you want.
Help! Enemy troops have landed. The trading routes have collapsed. There are hardly any ships left that can leave the island. I beseech you, save us. The Cardinal's Crusade.
The enemy
My plans. Deal my wrath.
Enemy troops were sighted in the south. That remained
The next.
in the...
An enemy has destroyed one of your trade buildings.
Am I just sit and do nothing while you come to help my little Marie? My murderous knight and I are ready to take it.
One of your buildings is being attacked.
This siege is dragging.
Fire is devastating your city. One of your buildings is under fire. One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
You are a thorn in my flesh, which must be ripped out.
With God's help, you managed to fend off Lucius's attack. My vision.
You defeated an enemy unit. You defeated an enemy unit.
The people are reporting to have seen men in black masks in the... The spies have...
So this scum! No sooner than they set foot in my dungeon, they start singing like birds. Lucius has posted miners on your...
Just Lucius.
I am the beginning and the end.
Lucius is true.
You have won a battle. You defeated an enemy unit. Your troops were victorious.
Lucius's crusaders...
Production has been disrupted. An inferno is destroying your settlement. A source of raw materials has dried up. The enemy is advancing into your territory. Your troops were victorious.
I will wipe you off the face.
You have worn the enemy down. You have won a battle.
Lucius's troops fight as though possessed. They will simply slaughter us.
Your ship has embarked on an expedition to
You
the...
are a thorn in my flesh.
One of your plants has stopped.
Hold out a little longer.
One of your buildings is being attacked. Fire is raging in your settlement. You have won a battle.
Lucius's crusaders are ripping into our troops. My God!
I will wipe you off the face.
You have worn the enemy down. One of your buildings is being attacked. Your troops were victorious. Production.
Lucius's crusaders are ripping into our...
What dreadful news! Of course I will
The
wait.
visions!
Fire is devastating your city.
Hurry up!
A combined effort enabled them to evade.
Allah is gracious. I have just found out that your ailing sovereign is reputed to have made camp very close to here. You must inform him of the cardinals. Allah is gracious. I have just found out that your ailing sovereign is reputed to have made camp very close to here. You must inform him of the cardinal's machinations. We must ensure we have enough food for all the refugees. Could you please supervise the building of a date plantation? Ah, many thanks. Madame d'Artois' refugees may have lost all, but they will not suffer from hunger.
With the Emperor, there are rumors. The locals are talking about a dignitary from the Ops.
Milk, you brought what we asked you for. We will give you the message in the...
If this
Allah be Shukran! Take this ship. You will need it to transport the carpets or the necessary goods to your settlement.
The proceeds. Yes!
This
We
is...
have to.
Have you... The Sultan? The Sultan will hear about your kind gesture. Envoys, as well as nomads, love adorning the floors of their tents or houses with colorful carpets. We should start making these noble works of knotted art. But of course! Ah, you have the indigo for the map. Splendid. Splendid! Some excellent carpets will be made using this silk. Fantastic! The carpet knotter will soon start work, inshallah. I have some good, very good. Hamdallah. At last we can draw up the map of the assassin's fortress.
Come here with the map. Did you really manage to create a map? So this tower is Richard's. So this tower is Richard's prison, and it is heavily guarded. Oh my goodness! However are we to get the poor man out of there?
Warning! We want envoys to volunteer to help rescue Lord Northborough. Then we must have something to offer them. My people have a great love of mosaics. Manufacture them and use them to decorate the buildings. Excellent. This quartz is of the highest quality. Great. The mosaic makers will soon be able to start work. Your order? Ah, the mosaic makers have moved into their workshop. Wonderful. Allah be praised. Enough volunteers have come forward who are prepared to take part in the mission to rescue Lord Northborough. Yes! Ah, more
The assassin.
This
Oh.
Allah be praised.
My
Your Majesty, your strange illness. It's all there is, however. We have it! Hildegard and I have found a remedy that might help the Emperor. It is called the Essence of Life. Have you?
Since bringing the scrap of parchment and the recipe report, horrible things keep happening. These damn witches. I'm sure they put a curse on me.
It has been... We feast. Sister Harry Bat is Tale of Salamander.
There is a... What? For juices? What for? Oh, I see. Those. We should enlarge.
What?
Production has been disrupted.
Let them... have you brought a token? You see? Oxidize the iron. Where's the silver? Here. And now...
Do you have 4 juices and a shiny black?
You act...
Lucius was preparing to strike them.
What's this? The plants that were supplying the building material have ceased production. This is surely the work of Lucius. Please make sure that everything is running smoothly. Good. At the moment, it's best if we alone decide how the building material should be used. Please make contact with Madame d'Artois and the Grand Vizier. We'll only stand a chance against Cardinal Lucius if we join forces.
You call that your tools production? You should give up now and at least save yourself a vestige of honor.
We need a vast quantity of tools for the cathedral construction. Please make sure that we are supplied with more tool makers.
Forgive me for not being able to help. Allah bi shukran. 1,000 thanks. You know, the men you saved are first-class construction workers. As their health has not suffered from their ordeal, I will send them to you to help you build the Imperial Cathedral.
When I look around me, oh, it breaks my heart to see everything in ruins. Is it foolish to hope that one day my city will once again shine as magnificently as before? Some dubious characters in it. You have the spies? Excellent. Who knows what they were planning? The new toolmakers' workshops are now operational. Oh, excellent. That will really push things forward. Oh!
You have discovered a new island.
Oh, Al-Zahir is sending us some construction workers to help us. Wonderful! This will speed things up immensely.
Heathen workers are to help to build.
Are the goods on these master builders are true experts at their craft. I will gladly hand them over to you if it will help you beat Cardinal Lucius.
The Grand Vizier is now sending us his master builders too. How delightful! We'll now be able to complete the next construction phase in no time at all.
How desperate must you be to bring Oriental master builders all the way?
Cardinal Lucius has slipped into madness. How else can we explain his actions? I pray to Allah that we are able to prevent the worst. Ha ha!
Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. Spies sent by Lucius, no doubt.
Things could be...
You have the spies? Excellent. Who knows what they were planning?
Pluck up some courage and let us... You're opening the city gates for us? I'll never forget you.
Are you only just starting to build your glass furnaces? You don't honestly think you can beat me like that, do you?
The cathedral construction is using up more money than we have coming in. If we're not careful, the city coffers will soon be empty, and Lucius will get what he wanted. Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. Spies sent by Lucius. I've just received this letter from Abbess Hildegard. The Emperor. He's cured. At least a little good news in these somber times. I've just received this letter from Abbess Hildegard. The Emperor. You have the spy letter of the cathedral. The supply of building material must not dry up. And workers are celebrating that we have completed.
By Allah, you are here at last. Take this strongbox. Ibn al-Hakim, Ibn al-You.
Oh, excellent. Don't ask where I obtained this flag belonging to the Cardinal.
Huh?
A seal. Well done.
The desert.
What was that?
I am finally master of my own.
Those production sites do need space, don't they? But please don't forget ships and trading routes to collect the goods. What are the signs of this illness?
So, this remedy will cure all your subjects. Well, that's what Hecata assured me. Your tone will be just as useless in your attempt to overtake me as all your other field friends.
Production has been disrupted.
Some dubious characters have been sighted. Some dubious characters have been sighted. Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. You have the spies? Excellent. Who knows what they were planning? Will you fulfill an old man's wish and rebuild this city to its former size?
The moment the opportunity arises, I will send a ship.
We're almost there. Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. Spies sent by Lucius. Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. Some dubious characters have been sighted in the city. Spies. You have the spies? Excellent. Who knows what they were planning? We're almost there. We're almost there. We can finish before Lucius, as long as we don't run out of glass for the windows. Some dubious characters have been sighted in this. Some dubious characters. Some could indeed use some more stone on the construction site. You have the spies? Excellent. Who knows what they were planning? Please also think about the glass for the windows of our Imperial Cathedral. We mustn't give up now. I've received information that my cousin... Some dubious characters...
Your water supplies are running out.
The fishermen. Fortunate that you managed to rebuild the fishermen's huts. We would have been in very dire straits without them. We're almost there. We can finish before Lucius, as long as we do. Come on!
Production has been disrupted. One of your ships is being attacked.
This will have consequences. Prepare for the last judgment.
One of your ships...
Lucius's armada is pursuing my fleet. My ships have suffered heavy damage. Some have already been sunk. Oh, in God's name, help!
You...
What demon has possessed Lucius? He is attacking ships in my harbor. His thirst for blood knows no bounds.
Go ahead, if you dare. Sacrilege!
Idiots!
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
Let us...
Let the traitor... Well,